Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright, hello, how's it going?
Hello.
Welcome. What's your name?
Allison.
Allison. Well, how about we get intimate? Have you ever gotten intimate on camera before?
Nope.
Okay. Well, have you ever heard of what this is?
Yes.
Okay. Since you don't know, I'll tell you. This is where you essentially you just dive right in, you pick a question out, and you read it aloud to the camera.
Okay.
And you answer it honestly. I believe Zach Hackett has a question in here somewhere.
Alright.
Because it's tradition.
I want that one.
It's tradition. At the end, you put in your own question for people in the future to get.
Already thought of the question I want to write.
That's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually forgot to do.
It's cheating.
I forgot to do that for Kyle Howie's actually, so he didn't get one in here.
Oh.
So it kind of ruined tradition. But
Well, Zach Hackett's one of my favorite people, so I will try to pick.
shout out. All right, dive in there. Wait. Questions range from serious to silly to not questions.
Okay.
So, and also, you won't ever have to do a job interview again. You just show them this video and they know everything you know.
Awesome. You just link them to this and be like, let's subscribe while you're there.
You don't even need the resume, just this YouTube link.
Yeah, just the YouTube link. Not even my email.
That actually... Okay.
What sport are you best at? Okay. I'm horrible at sports.
Good. Well, I'm bad at sports too.
I would have to pick badminton out of all the sports I've played. I'm pretty awesome.
You think you could beat me at badminton?
I don't think I could beat anyone. I'm just good in general. Like many people are. It's an easy sport.
You don't think you could beat anyone?
I can beat, okay. Junior year gym class, me and this other girl in class made it all the way to the finals. We beat every other pairing in my class, and we lost the championship.
Don't want any names, though.
No names, but we lost the championship.
Great.
And
who'd you lose to? Shout out.
What were their names? These two boys in our grade.
Two boys in our grade.
Mr. McGrath was cheering me on.
Mr. McGrath, you lost to?
No, okay. He was cheering me on.
Badminton, we never did well in the tournaments because there were too many try-hard athletes in our class.
Yeah.
But I always felt like I was pretty good at badminton.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get good at.
Me and Matt Lewis, we go hard against each other.
Yeah. Growing up, I tried every sport I could possibly try, and I was bad at them all.
I'm better than...
I know how to ride a horse. There you go. That's it.
What's that sport? Equestrian?
Equestrian. Well, I'm not good at competing on a horse, but I can ride one slowly.
I think I'm at least better than Ben Fisher and Matt Lewis at badminton. Because I beat them in their
Put Ben in his place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pickleball, too.
Pickleball! Stupid. Okay. What does this say? Why so serious? Is that Zach Hackett?
That's Zach Hackett.
Why am I so serious?
Well, it's
Zach,
the Joker reference.
I understand.
Good job, Zach.
I understand.
Good job, Zach. That's a good question.
Well, Zach Hackett, I'd like to say I'm not so serious.
Why so serious?
Do you want me to crumple this up and throw it into an aimless direction?
Throw it towards the camera.
That did not go towards.
That was not towards the camera, but no one needs to know.
No.
Alright, dive in. Dive in. Dive in there. Would you? Oh, God. Look how colorful it is, though.
It is beautiful.
It used to be all white paper.
This is much prettier. I mean, this is covering it, but it's a beautiful
I think this is a nice
as hearts
prop.
go, yeah.
It's a nice prop
Okay.
to have.
What grade of school would you most like to relive with your consciousness from today? Oh my god. I loved senior year of high school, and out of all the public school I've been in, senior year was good.
But
maybe like
that's probably the one you least benefit
yeah,
from.
exactly. So maybe like
kindergarten,
5th grade, because that was the first grade I went in a new state. So I would have been like, hey Allison, hey 5th grade Allison, with the mind of 19-year-old Allison. You're gonna do great.
I want to relive like kindergarten or something.
Kindergarten would be cool. Preschool, because we had nap time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not go to preschool.
I would.
Ooh.
That hit a light.
I did not go to preschool.
I went to preschool for 2 years.
I went to
My
kindergarten.
mom put me in preschool again.
Oh.
So, because of like age stuff. I would have been.
Oh.
a year ahead of you now if she hadn't, which would have been bad because I'm too young for being a junior in college.
Well, I'm actually I went into kindergarten a year late.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was like, "You're not ready for this." So
it's not time.
in another world, I would have been like a grade ahead.
Yeah, in another world, I would have been a grade ahead too.
Wow.
So that's crazy.
Wow. There's probably a universe out there where
It's a
we're both a
multiverse.
grade ahead.
Where we're juniors in college, or about to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too young. I'm not ready for that.
I'm actually like, I think a second semester sophomore now. Where are you?
I'm going to... Credit-wise,
Yeah.
I'm probably a first semester sophomore. I think I'm like going at the rate I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
I'm like
I got like a...
maybe second semester. I have a lot of credits.
Yeah, I got a semester off for my
Nice.
APs.
Yeah, I got a class off, or 2 classes off for my APs.
Well,
I got 9 credits when I started. Would you rather live in a world without video games or a world without movies? Oh, those are 2 things I love. Okay. Well, that's easy. I'd have to pick a world without video games because I want to work in the movie industry.
Oh yeah?
So if I want a job,
What do you want to do in the movie industry?
I want to be in art departments of films and or an animator. Either
Oh.
one. Live action or animated.
Okay, so you're
Art
guaranteeing
department.
me you're going to get into that field.
I will try. It's hard.
What if you...
I'm going to be on the red carpet and you're
What
going to
if
see
you
my name
could-
in the credits.
What if you couldn't get into that field? Then would you rather have movies or video games? What if it was just an unrelated job to either of them?
Probably still movies because I just love movies and I like looking at the behind the scenes of movies and watching commentaries and seeing
Yeah.
how they're made. It's like my favorite thing.
I don't know. I feel like for me, I'd rather sacrifice movies.
Yeah, I
Video
mean I
games
love
are-
video games, but
Video games are interactive, you know?
they are. They're awesome.
And you can have... We're getting to the point where a lot of them are like movies anyway.
Mhm. I could just get more into video games and look at the behind the scenes of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure there would basically be video games that
Trying
were...
to change my opinion.
I'm just discussing it.
I know.
I'm sure there will be video games in the future. Well, there already are, kind of.
Virtual
that are,
reality.
That are pretty close to movies anyway, except they just got a little interactive.
Uncharted.
Yeah.
It's just a movie with interactive.
Like, if there
shooting.
wasn't Harry Potter as a movie, it probably would have become like a movie video game anyway.
There are video games, but they're bad.
I know there are,
Which one?
but imagine if video games or if movies weren't a thing, that the video games would be a little
Video
different.
games would be really cool, yeah. I love both. It's hard to pick. They're 2 of my favorite things ever. When growing up, were you more into Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh. I was more into Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I was never really into either. I just had a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and watched Yu-Gi-Oh abridged.
Oh,
But-
isn't that?
I didn't have my own. I only had like 20 Pokemon cards, but I had like 100
Wait, when
Yu-Gi-Oh
growing
cards.
up, you watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged?
No, when I was in middle school or so.
Okay.
You know, but
Is that old?
it's
Okay.
kind of old, yeah. But I was into Neopets. I have a binder of Neopet cards.
Neopet
Lots
cards.
and lots of Neopet cards,
I
yeah.
played the Neopets game.
I never played the Neopets game online,
Yeah.
but I had a lot of the cards. So
Really?
many. I traded with my best friend. And we had
That's
binders.
so weird.
Yeah.
It was all about the online game.
Yeah.
And then you get the occasional plushie,
I had a plushie too.
but not...
Yeah, I was really into the cards. And we tried playing the tabletop game. We tried learning, because there is a tabletop version.
I have... Yeah,
But
I have
was
one of them.
bad at it, so I didn't.
I have one of them. It was weird.
I still have a binder. It's on my bookcase. It's full of...
Yeah,
Full of cards.
I have a couple binders of, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is what I played all the time. And
I love Yu-Gi-Oh!
it was a great scene on the bus. It would be wheeling and dealing going on the bus.
And I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
lost all my cards. I had a huge deck. I lost them. I don't know what happened.
Huge deck.
I moved to New Jersey and lost them.
Of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a lot, but I still have them all.
Mm.
I remember people... Yeah, it was really weird, though, that scene. It was, like, straight up gambling going on the
Yeah,
bus.
yeah, there was.
And people
I
were
did
like...
that too.
There's this one guy who was, like, he stole, like, my Red Eyes Black Dragon at one point.
I had a dream when I was very young that I was a blue-eyed white dragon.
You know, some say that symbolizes...
That I want to be a blue-eyed white dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I have blue eyes and I'm white, so I'm almost there.
You're a Blue Eyes White...
Not dragon.
Yeah. Do you think that dream means anything?
I think it means that I just want to be in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Was that a prophecy?
Yeah,
In the
that
future?
I'm gonna become a dragon. Okay. If you ate yourself, Would you double in size or just disappear completely? Well, there's a point in which... What am I, like, cutting off parts of my body to bring to my mouth? Because your mouth can't reach everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's a point at which I can't cut anymore. And if someone does it for me, my mouth won't be able to eat anymore because I'll be dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I double in size? In a way?
Yeah, this is like... This is a thing. It was like almost like a meme kind of thing online.
Yeah.
Where it was like someone saw when they were searching on Google. It was like an autocomplete thing of that question. Like someone was asking that on Google.
That's funny.
Like genuinely curious about.
I genuinely think
you just disappear.
Eventually, when you're trying to eat yourself, your stomach will be gone. So the stuff you're eating will just fall out of you again.
Yeah, of course.
I think you just get smaller, but you don't completely disappear unless someone gets rid of your...
You just eat yourself until there's no more of you. It's gone.
Until you just spread out into no human no more, and someone has to just, like, bury it.
You know, some say that...
Some say.
That when you are what you eat, they say.
Yeah. You are yourself. I would taste horrible.
Yeah, you are. So if you want to truly become yourself, or be yourself, you must eat yourself. That's what they say.
If you believe in what they are saying.
I don't know if I believe it personally, but that's just what they say.
What deceased celebrity would you most like to meet today? Ooh. Well, I wrote an essay about J.R.R. Tolkien. J.R.R. Tolkien and or Alan Rickman, probably. Because I'm not that into a lot of celebrities, and the ones I'm into are alive, so...
Yeah. Maybe one day they won't be.
Yeah, one day they won't be, and I'll be like, J.K. Rowling, in like 20 years or 30 years. I hope she doesn't die in 20 years. Oh no, she's not that old.
How old is she?
She's only like 40-something. So, a long time from now, hopefully.
Yeah,
and then I can
centuries.
say...
We've still got centuries to live.
She'll have centuries.
She'll still be writing Harry Potter stuff.
Oh yeah. It'll never stop.
I think it would be Robin Williams for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to meet him. That'd be nice.
Who else?
He'll probably be like, what are you doing here? Please stop disturbing me in my slumber.
Hitler would be a good one.
You'd like to meet him? What would you say to him?
I don't know. I'd like to pick his brain a little bit, you know?
You have to speak German or Austrian or whatever.
You know, this is a world where I believe in hell there is no...
There is no language. But when we both end up in hell,
I don't know,
we can go see him.
What if you're theoretically bringing him back to talk?
Yeah.
He just knows English. He probably learned. He probably didn't get to learn. I don't know. They probably don't have those kinds of resources down there.
No. That'd be cool.
But
I'd
yeah.
be like, hey man.
I want to know, man.
Didn't work out for you, did it? And he'd be like, you're right.
You really stick by what you did, man.
Yeah. He believed in himself.
Have you changed? Have you reformed down here?
I would tell him what was wrong with his paintings.
I know. I want to...
Yeah. I'm sure someone already has, but I'll do it because I
always
care.
wonder if he had gotten that job in painting, if he would have still done these terrible things.
That's
or would
what
he
everyone
have just
wonders.
like robbed a bank or something, and that's it?
Probably would have done something shitty in it, inevitably. But
once you become a painter, I don't see the path forward to going to be a dictator from there.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty amazing. Like that art
cool.
teacher's got to feel bad about that one.
He's dead now. I want to meet him.
But
I want to meet the guy who did not let Hitler into art school.
Yeah, but I wonder if like he saw this all unfold and he's like, oh my, I could have stopped this.
He probably wasn't thinking too much about it at the time.
Or he's rising up in power and he's like, that's my art student.
I'm
Adolf.
proud of him. Yeah, because at the time a lot of people were really supportive. He might have been like, oh cool, he became a nice politician, proud of him.
Was his art teacher Jewish? That would be the ultimate plot twist.
He probably wouldn't have gone to a Jewish
He wouldn't
art
even
teaching.
have gone, yeah.
He would have been
That's
like,
a different time,
this is
I
not
guess.
the school for me.
I think at that time they'd have to say it was like a Jewish... I think they'd have to specify.
Yeah. I'm sure Adolf would have wanted to know. He would have been like, let me double check.
Probably went to the White Eyes.
Have you seen his paintings?
No, I haven't.
They're bad. Well, they're not horrible.
I probably have seen them.
They're better than what I could do. He did like realism, like scenery and stuff. It's just the little things that were just like, you can't be a painter. Because the perspective would be wrong, or like one time he had like a window cutting into a door. Like it just, you're going for realism and it just wasn't a real building. Like it didn't work.
That's so fascinating to me though.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Google it. It's like just something. He's just technically bad.
I just wonder if he was always just that bad, or
he could have practiced.
Or no, I mean like
anyone
as,
can get
as
better.
a person.
Oh yeah.
Was he always that bad, or just something
Probably.
just pushed him over the edge?
Well, I mean, the way we view it, the way we're taught, is that because he was rejected from being a painter, he coveted paintings and used his power to get the world-famous art. But maybe there's more to him than just what we learn in history. History's like cause and effect, this did this. But maybe there was tons of stuff. We wouldn't know.
Poor Hitler.
Poor Hitler is the summarizing of this conversation.
It's amazing he's got such a bad reputation. He's like the quintessential bad guy. Like whenever you trying to say something as evil as possible.
Yeah.
You know, like would you go back in time and kill baby Hitler kind of thing?
I probably wouldn't, just because too much would change, and
yeah. Like a lot would change. You might not even be born after
I probably wouldn't have been. Well, no.
Holocaust saved lives. That's what they said.
My family is from one country only, and they were not affected by World War II.
Do you think any of that news altered one of their days?
Yeah, maybe. They could have not gone to the store that day and met someone.
Yeah.
Because they were too busy thinking about something else.
Really weird consequences. Like it's one of those things. That's probably like a movie plot where someone goes back and does that, and they come back and it's like way worse in present day.
Have you read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child?
I haven't.
It's about going back in time.
And did they kill baby Hitler and
nope.
then kill baby Voldemort?
It was the same thing. He was trying to get rid of Voldemort.
Wow.
Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't about trying to stop Voldemort. Read The Cursed Child. No spoilers.
Oh.
It was about something else.
Great. Okay.
It's a long talk.
I mean, Hitler just really gets me going.
Yeah. Well, I stick by Alan Rickman and J.R.R. Tolkien.
I'll stick with Hitler and Robin Williams.
Why do we find humor in others' misfortune?
The phrasing of that question. Who writes these questions anyways?
You. I think, why do we? Because we are humans with cruel dispositions.
Does that mean that humans are inherently bad?
I think humans are inherently flawed.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I think it's just like stuff about like seeing someone fall over and your like instinct is to like if it's a little fall. Obviously, if they like their head cracks open, you're not gonna laugh. But like seeing someone like maybe seeing embarrassment that's not yours makes you like giggle a bit, like just instinctively. I don't know. Maybe it's like relieved laughter.
It's not
like,
you.
Glad.
Yeah. Because it's not, if you're, I always think people are inherently bad. But yeah, at the same time, if someone does split their head open, generally
you're gonna care about it.
People don't laugh at that.
Yeah. It's like misfortune in like, what's the word? Like lesser degree of misfortune. Like not too serious stuff.
Yeah.
Humans like instinctively, without subconsciously, just find it funny. I don't know why.
Yeah,
maybe because we all have like that deep down like feel the need to like make fun of people. Everyone makes fun of someone in their life. Everyone's done it.
Because like those fails compilations on YouTube, they get millions of views.
Yeah.
People are all about that life.
Yeah. It's like something addicting about watching someone else get like hurt.
But then like people don't like to see people die generally too. So,
yeah.
So there's it only goes so far.
Those fail videos have funny music though.
I like. Lately, I've been into the near misses compilation, which is like when people are like getting really close to like
almost
like there's a person walking in the car just like goes right in front of them.
Well, that's kind of like
them.
Your addiction to like suspense, kind of like how we watch horror movies.
Yeah, but it's like you know it's not gonna hit them.
Yeah, but you still feel the like adrenaline.
Yeah, it's like
by watching it, you feel adrenaline. Kinda.
But it's just amazing to see what people survive. There's like this one where a car flew over. There was like 6 people and it like barely missed.
That's good. I'm glad they lived. I hope the people in the car lived.
Yeah, like you don't see compilations as like death compilation.
No, they always live. Because
Like,
that's
ooh,
horrible.
watch people die.
It's just clips where the end of the video is a dead body. It's so sad.
There are like, I've seen the video like
You know
top
what it
5.
is? It's because they survive that we feel like it's okay to like tease them afterward. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're okay? Okay, that was dumb. You're dumb.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's also videos like the top 5 creepiest 911 calls. You ever seen that?
I've not heard of that.
It was, like,
sounds like something I'd be terrified to watch.
Genuinely awful stuff. But, like, like literally 911 calls that were just awful. There's the one, you remember that, have you ever heard that story about the woman who got her like face torn off by a monkey?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Was that a
Like,
911 call?
Yeah. And this woman's like,
my face was torn off from
the woman's watching it all go down.
Oh god.
She's like, oh my god, her face is ripping off. And 911's caller's like, is she alright?
Is she okay though?
They always have to like remain like wait.
Yeah, you have to be like on the phone, like, okay, well, we'll dispatch an ambulance.
Well, it's horrible, but it's got millions of views. That video, the creepiest people like creepy stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, something about us. We're like all a little bit of a masochist inside.
That's an insane story. Like she survived that too. The monkey ripping her face. It was like she had all this surgery.
It's crazy what people survive. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like if I were to get my face ripped off by a monkey, I'd want to survive.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
How old do you think someone should be before they are allowed to play Grand Theft Auto? Well, I, for one, am an advocate for video games do not cause violence. I don't. I think that's bull. But, I guess, what's the rating on Grand Theft Auto?
M.
Then I guess you should be 17.
Okay.
But that's the rating.
You don't think...
Well, I think...
If a parent buys it, you can't... You don't want 11, 12-year-olds playing it?
12-year-olds can play Grand Theft Auto. I think it's fine. Grand Theft Auto, as opposed to, like, other types of video games like that, is fine. Like, there's a little bit of blood. It's, like, inner city stuff. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
it doesn't seem that bad.
Sexual stuff, too.
Yeah. Well, if the parent's buying it for them, then that's the parents doing, so 12-year-olds should be able to play it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's me. Like,
yeah.
I remember when I played Call of Duty a while ago. There was, like, it was like a 9 or 10-year-old that was on there talking. But
okay,
he was
they
like,
shouldn't be allowed to talk online because they're the worst.
But he was like one of the most mature people I met on.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. But then you get people that are just like, no, they shouldn't be.
And then you get 19-year-olds that are immature and horrible to talk to. So it just depends. But if a mom buys her 12-year-old son or daughter Grand Theft Auto.
But at what age would you buy? Your child?
If I had a 12-year-old and they wanted to play Grand Theft Auto, I would probably let them.
And you play it with them?
I'm bad at it, but I would probably watch. I'd be like, nice.
What about...
Because by 12, I would want my kid to know what sex is, definitely. So
we give him Grand Theft Auto and teach it.
That's sex ed. Yeah. Well, I'd probably be like, look how he's mistreating that woman. That's bad.
Yeah, but I mean, keep doing it. It's a game.
Play it. It's a video game. It's fine.
Keep mistreating these people, but... Yeah.
But it's just a game.
What about 10 years old?
Yeah.
5?
No. I don't want a 5-year-old playing Grand Theft Auto.
But at the same time,
the people like hold the controller.
5-year-olds won't even comprehend what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. So I might as well just give them like educational games instead. Spend their time doing something for their age.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to be reading books for most of their childhood, actually.
Give them Mario.
Animal Mario, Kirby, Zelda. That has violence.
Yeah, Zelda's too violent for me.
I'm gonna give them their games that they like, but I want them reading for the most part. If I have kids.
Oh, I'm
gonna make them read.
You should make them go through the centuries of technological advancement. Like you only have books to start out, no technology.
Yeah. They like can't they can't have a light switch until they're.
You're gonna learn to appreciate
what it was like in the 1700s.
Just straight up candles.
You get an inkwell and a dip pen.
Yeah, dip pen. Yeah.
A dip pen. Yeah.
Great.
If you had to lose one of your 5 senses, which would it be? Well, I already have a horrible sense of taste.
You have a horrible sense of taste.
My taste buds don't.
You got a condition.
Nothing tastes good.
Nothing tastes good?
Well, some things taste good.
Wow.
A lot of stuff I don't like. Like, I'm a picky eater, so I guess.
So you're just gonna get rid of your taste?
My nose doesn't really work the best either, but I don't want to get rid of my nose because that just takes taste away as well. You know what I mean? If we're in a world where all the senses were disconnected and scent did not affect taste, I would get rid of my sense of smell.
Yeah, smell's probably the one.
But smell is memory as well, so...
Yeah, that's what they say.
Maybe taste.
That's what they say.
I don't want to do touch. I like touching things. If you lost your sense of touch, like feeling things soft and fluffy, would you just like drop everything? Would you be numb? Or would it just
so weird, yeah.
would you just not feel it?
Yeah, would it just be
Would you be like fumbling around?
Would it just be like you're like falling asleep kind of?
Would everything be like asleep and numb? I'll go with taste.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work.
Because I can eat to live, but I'm not attached to how things taste that much, so.
Do people is there like a condition where you can't feel touch?
I'm sure
Aside
there
from
is.
being paralyzed?
There's probably a condition of that. Aside from being paralyzed, there's a condition where people can't feel pain.
Yeah,
that's different.
That's a bad one to have.
That's a bad one to have. I watched an episode of House about that.
House, classic.
House MD.
I haven't watched that in a while. But
Neither have I.
That was my jam.
Yeah, it was everyone's jam.
Gregory.
No one disliked House MD. Hugh Laurie.
He was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
My hero there. Yeah. Touch. Yeah, I'd give up the smell too. That's probably the least useful one.
Probably.
Practically.
I mean, there are some deadly gases that have smell that would help you live, but that's so rare in life that it's like... And they're more commonly not odor. They're usually odorless. So it's fine.
Yeah.
You're set anyway.
Okay, how about 2 more?
2 more? Oh no. I want to get a great one.
A great one. Because all the other ones have been good.
They've been okay, but I've been getting, like, deep, and I want, like, a dumb one. Who would win in a fight between Luke Martino and Ben Fisher? God, they're both not good at fighting. Okay, in a physical fight?
Yeah. Yeah, like, just verbally.
Yeah, verbally. Between Ben Fisher and Luke Martino, who would win in a fight? I guess Ben, if you're thinking sheer muscle strength. But who would, like, be angrier enough to, like, go hard? I think Luke would be more willing to, like...
To kill him?
To go as hard as possible. Maybe Ben would be like, I don't want to fight you, man. And then Luke...
Well, theoretically...
And then Luke would be like, come at me! But...
If we're in a hypothetical situation, then they're
both
trying to... fighting all they have.
Are they fighting to the death? With physical strength?
They don't have to die. It's until someone declares a winner.
I guess Ben.
Okay.
He might be able to punch slightly harder. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been punched by either of them, thankfully, so...
Not yet.
Not yet.
There's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow. Actually,
That's how I live
Luke
life.
Did lightly punch me. Very lightly. It didn't hurt.
Did you die that day?
I died that day. No, that's not.
Well, pick a good one.
This one.
The pink one.
Well, there's a blue one in there. Maybe I want that one. Oh, pink one. Is there anyone you would hypothetically sacrifice your life to save? No, I am a selfish person, and I would not sacrifice my life for anyone.
Good.
Yay!
So shout out to all you people that you'd rather see die than die yourself.
Yep. I'm the most important person to me. One more?
I always do this. I remember I was watching a video, like one of the other ones, like, okay, one more, and there's like 10 minutes.
Say one more, and then there's like 3 more.
There's like 10 minutes left in the video. I'm like, oh.
Well, one more. Would you kiss Donald Trump for $50? It has to be on the lips? Yeah. I would kiss Donald Trump. If he
so would I.
If he wasn't, like, gonna kill me afterward or, like, get angry. Yeah, I'd be like, can I kiss you? This dude will give me $50 if I kiss you in the mouth. And Donald Trump's kind of creepy. I'm, like, a young chick.
I would
He'll probably be like, okay.
You would date Ivanka if she wasn't his daughter.
Yeah. He would date his hot young daughter if she wasn't his daughter.
Yeah, I'd do that too.
Yeah.
I'd probably do it for $5.
I would honestly do it for any amount of money.
It's
not that hard of it's not that big of a punishment
just for the novelty of saying I have kissed
Donald Trump, yeah.
And I recorded a video.
Kissing someone isn't that hard. I would do it. Money. One more. I answer it really fast.
Well, don't rush it. If it's a huge question, you have to spend a half hour on it.
Okay. Okay. What is the most valuable life lesson you've learned? Why are all of these so deep?
There's a mixture. Look at all these ones you didn't grab. They probably.
No, I want them all. What is the most valuable life lesson that I've learned? Probably. I don't know how to phrase it exactly. I just live my life by have fun. And, well, it's really valuable that I learned to stop caring what other people thought. But everyone learns that one day. That's like something everyone learns. Stop caring what people think. You always have time to do the thing you want to do. Never feel like you're out of time.
Really, I feel like it's the opposite. That you should try to do the things you want to do because you don't have that much time.
Yeah, but you shouldn't feel pressured. Yeah, you should do everything you want to do. If you want to do it, do it. Don't worry. But if you regret something... YOLO? Yeah, YOLO. If you regret something or you're like, make a decision, you're like, now I'm stuck and I have to do this. And it's like, no. Get through it. You have next year, you have next 10 years, you have 10 years from now.
You might not.
Hopefully.
Put bank on it.
But live life doing what you want to do and stop caring what other people think.
Alright, before I forget, you get to add a question.
Yes.
You don't have to read it out loud or anything. Hold on.
Okay.
There's not much room here. But...
Should I show you, see if it's okay?
No.
Okay.
I haven't approved any of these questions.
Oh, okay.
I probably wouldn't have approved that Why So Serious question, Zach Hackett.
Zach Hackett. Okay.
I thought he was clever with his Batman reference. His Joker, Batman, Suicide Squad reference.
I'm glad I got it, because I love Zach Hackett.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for letting me write a question.
There you go. Oh, look, I'm going to have to fill this up. I feel like I'm going to have to fill this up again soon.
Yeah.
Just a couple videos ago.
You let me answer a lot.
Yeah. I had to,
I took all the deep, boring ones. Not boring, but I took all the deep ones out, so...
Not boring.
Not boring.
Not boring.
Never boring.
Alright, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hey, man. Yeah, what a good time. It's always fun getting intimate. You know, it's just one of those things you do. Is that a thumbnail?
I have to touch you. Alright.
Alright, well. Yep.
Bye. There you go. That's all I have to say. Just say bye.